And we are here with Jan Nepomniachtchi. Jan, congratulations with your win.
Thank you.
So 1.5 against Ivanchuk today, obviously good result. But what are impressions about the games themselves?
Well, I mean, it's a good result itself, but it's 10 times better if we consider how did they play these two games. Because okay, the first game was somewhat normal. Okay, I got slightly worse from the opening, and okay, I decided to try to make a draw. So I was lucky to make it actually. And in the second game, okay, it was an opening disaster. So I mixed up lines in the opening, and then okay, I thought okay, maybe a couple of call moves won't harm my position, well, at least won't hurt. And after queen d7, I just realized I'm losing a central pawn, and I can't even have this counterplay with queen a4, d4, knight c4, because he takes on e3, knight b6.
Yeah, let us show this line. Yeah. Let us show this line. And we also have Boris Gelfand, who will be joining us just within a couple of minutes after we finish.
Okay, more or less what, 10 minutes? Or?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so I'll go take some.
So that's we're talking about this position.
Yeah, so okay.
After queen d7,
okay, surely queen d4. I'm not sure if this is the correct move, but here after queen d7, okay, queen f4 was some kind of an option. I was
queen f4, an attempt to not to lose a pawn. d4 has to be played.
If you want to here, and okay, after d3, maybe I keep some small practical chances after f takes e3, since just then
d4 knight b6.
Yeah, and if knight b6, queen d8.
Queen d4, no? I think queen d4 was very strong.
Perhaps the queen d8 was enough.
Queen d8.
Yeah, and here, okay, maybe I can grab on e3, but then, okay, 2 pieces is too much for 3 pawns.
Is it?
But also...
It could be okay for you already.
No, I mean, if we compare with something another,
yes,
maybe it could be okay, but, after queen d8, even... if I take on e8, then, okay, then e2 is a good move, so I can take on e3 the pawn, so this looks like just
so it looks bad, yeah. It obviously looks bad.
Yeah, so okay, perhaps queen d4 could work as well, but okay, clearly here I have not enough.
No, so you
have no compensation almost.
You prefer just a practical way.
So, well, I cannot call this way practical, but at least, actually I underestimated, f6 move because it's very strong. Okay, after rook c1.
But I think at this point here, because it was one of the critical points. Here, I think here Vasil just went totally wrong in general, because he absolutely doesn't need this queen a4 and stuff.
Well, but I believe this structure after he played h6, I have some idea to sacrifice bishop on h6. If he didn't play this, okay, it would be just so bad.
What if he just plays f5?
Well, okay, maybe bishop b6 and so on, but no, clearly my position is almost lost. But I'm not trying to prove something unprovable.
Yeah, or okay.
Well, that's not so promising. Maybe bishop c5 is more precise, slightly more precise than...
I will take.
No, if you take... No, immediately, bishop c5. Okay, I'm pawn down, but still, I believe there is a couple of more precise moves to do. Okay, here rook c5. Okay, at least I have c5. So, I can hope for the best. So somehow I just try to exchange queens, and maybe in the rook endgame I can try to go for a draw, since, okay, I have the only open file under my control, so maybe I keep some chances, practical chances.
And of course,
in Rapid, I was in a bad time trouble, so after 15 moves, I had something like 2 or 3 minutes, so I really couldn't spend too much time thinking. Okay, here I believe it's, from the practical point of view, this is... clearly knight c6 was better. I believe knight c6 and then king g6. And here, okay, first I thought that I'll just blunder king takes h6 because then I played bishop b4.
Right.
And at the moment I was curious what if he takes on h6, but then I saw d4, so d4 should be okay. Perhaps I can try to make a draw here. At least it looks scary for black.
Yeah, let's show the idea.
Yeah, and then rook b6, and here, a lot of pins. This is already not so good for black, maybe this is even losing at some point. So here I believe
maybe e4?
Well, e4 then d5, I take on f6 and I take on d7.
No, that's not so clear anymore.
Well, okay, here I had some feeling that maybe I'm not that much worse anymore.
Right, but what happened in next time
in the game?
He just started blundering things.
Well, it was interesting approach, to play d4, e4, and then put the knight on b5. But somehow black cannot use the benefits of his position, because b7 and a6 clearly the best part of black's position, and he should push pawns forward, but we finish on d5 somehow. And somehow here I'm not so sure how to
make it
Russian play. Clearly f5 was the move.
Yeah, I thought f5 here as black. Right?
Yeah, sure, obviously.
f5 you probably play from f5?
Well, but I mean, at least black is not getting mated, because otherwise, I mean, I can't say I did something difficult to find.
No, it just seems that Vasily simply collapsed.
Yeah, I mean, like he just some incredible situations. So he just blundered like 3 or 4 times in a row. So
well, anyways, it's rapid and.
Yes, but the curious moment that okay, it was me who was in time trouble. Let's say a sort of time trouble, because even in the end he had like 4 minutes against mine, 2 minutes or something. Well, okay, of course there is an increment, but okay, I was playing under constant time pressure. So obviously I was very lucky in this game.
A few questions about the tournament. How do you feel here in Jerusalem in general?
Well, my last visit to Jerusalem to the European Championship could be very successful, but I was leading the European Championship few rounds to go, but then okay, I lost to Navarro and I just collapsed. So somehow I hope like I will be able to have some small and sweet payback, but in fact, of course, it's a great place to be, and it's a very friendly atmosphere here, and I mean, okay, it's clearly team organizers making their best to make us feel like at home.
Good to hear. Tell us about World Cup. Are you following it very closely?
Football World Cup, yes. So now planning to be just in time for the second half of Mexico against Brazil.
Right. So we probably would spare your thoughts about this for tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because it's a recurring topic, and I guess we will talk about more towards the quarterfinals. Yeah. And we have Boris Gelfand who will be joining us now. Thank you, Jan, for coming. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
And we have Boris Gelfand joining us here. Hello, Boris. Good to have you here. Congratulations with a mini-match win against George Meyer. Tell us a bit about the games, because probably most of the public would be now too focused on the football to analyze it in depth. But
yeah, interesting games.
Both of the games were very tense, right?
Very tense, and the first game I played very risky. But okay, it's for Rapid it was maybe not that risky. I cast alongside.
Yes, we shall show, just to remind our spectators how it went in the first game. Yes, so it was very popular opening line.
Yeah, I lost with it to Potkin in Russian league, but
yes,
okay, here they played Queen on B1. Here he played Queen. And okay, many moves.
Yes, and here you went risky at which moment?
No, the whole concept is risky.
No, because this position is more or less forced, as far as I understand.
Yeah, it's possible, but okay, it's many possibilities here. But Bishop C6 and go long, it's very risky, because okay, if C4 C5, you can get mated. But he already played H4, so it's not easy to play for him in practical terms. Yeah.
Yes, and once the bishops were traded, you felt more secure.
I'm not sure. I could play Knight B7 maybe.
No, I mean you feel more secure. I mean,
but maybe it's not a good idea.
Maybe
Knight B7. It's
more ambitious.
More ambitious. I don't know.
I was not sure about this H5 move, because it looks like when he played H5.
But if he doesn't play H5, I would castle short.
Maybe he goes somewhere with a queen, yeah?
Where?
Just like Queen F4.
Queen F4 is possible, but then maybe I could have already time to play.
I wasn't sure.
Maybe.
I was checking with the agents, but I just thought that H5 is just doing nothing in case you long.
Yeah, I can castle long here as well, but it's a spirit, and all the organizers are doing the utmost to make players happy.
Yeah, I really feel so. Yes.
Yeah. Doing from their heart. And this Gidon Yefit Memorial, it's really a fantastic event. I'm happy it's so strong this year, so it's really interesting to play. I really enjoy it.
Good to hear. And probably last question for today, because for football we already spoke with several players, so we'll continue in next days as well. About your book, I know that you have been starting or already in the process of working on the third volume of the book. When will it be released? Because many chess lovers are looking forward to a new edition.
We're doing our best to do it this year, if not very beginning of next year. That's our plan, because a lot of job is done already, but both Jakub and myself are having very tough schedule, so we don't know we'll complete, but a very big part of the job is done, and please be patient, because we decided that we would try. It may take longer, but we would not compromise on quality of the book.
Yeah, I will just say that the book is dedicated entirely to the end games.
No technical aspects, end games, no these aspects, and some really unique rook endings will be analyzed, and many interesting topics. So we are working, we are doing our best that it would be, we'll keep the level of the previous volumes, and I'm sure we'll.
Thank you very much, Boris. Good luck in the next rounds, and
Thank
we look forward to see you in our studio to talk more about various aspects.
Yes, I hope I'll deserve to be invited.
Good luck.
Thank you, have a good evening.
So we round up the day one of Gideon Yafet Memorial Cup. Here, 1.5 out of 2, Boris Gelfand and Jan Nepomniachtchi lead the field with 1.5 out of 2. Two players on 50%, Anna Mazachuk and Peter Svidler, and Vasily Ivanchuk and George Meyer have half a point after 2 games. Tomorrow at 3:45 p.m. the round 3 will start. Please stay with us here in Jerusalem. See you tomorrow. Grandmaster Emil Satovsky worked for you from Jerusalem. Thank you.